and welcome to You've Got a Thing, an interview thing about Milwaukee theater things. My name is Jaimelyn Gray, and I'm the host of this program for this season 3 we are in. It might change. This is a flexible format, so someday that might change, or we'll see what's best. But it's we're getting into crunch time with my company right now, so I'm a little brain foggy, I guess would be the best way to describe that. My head is a little packed with all intel and things, and so please bear with me, because I will do my best to not sound so far in left field you have no idea what I'm talking about. So that is my goal for today, is to just be here for you. We will be discussing buyer and Cellar with the amazing, wonderful human Lisa Rasmussen, managing director over at Renaissance Theaterworks. Very excited about that discussion that'll follow here shortly. It sounds like a really, really just fun. Sometimes you just need some fun, and this is one of those shows that sounds like it's going to be that. So I'm excited to share that with you. But before we do that, I just want to get into some events that are going around the Milwaukee Theatre Alliance community right at this moment in time, so that you can. Oh, look! I totally forgot that I still have my my readers on. Yes, because I'm that age now that I need the extra help to read the things. Unless it's in big bold type, then we're okay. But I will take those off because we don't need them right now, because I have big bold face for my paperwork. So that's where we're at. But so let's just get to the events that are happening this week around the community. We have first here the wonderful and amazing Schmitz and Giggles. I've told you a million times that company, just the name of that company is so quirky and awesome. I just love it. Patrick Schmitz started that company, so Schmitz and Giggles. There's a couple of interviews with him on our channel that you can go back and check out. Just a superhuman being. Really, really dig that man. But he's got his Schmishmash coming up this Friday, March 21st at 8 p.m. at Comedy Sports there on First Street. It's what he likes to call duoprov. It's him and Josh Decker, just a couple of funny guys doing their funny things. And they also have Beth and Mike are friends, and a special guest of theirs, Johnny. I don't want to pronounce his last name because I'm gonna get it wrong. Because it looks like Boehner, but I always forget to ask, because again, brain space. People, brain space. But this should be super, super fun and funny. Really funny people. Just I had the opportunity to see his Hitman show that he wrote, and that closed a few weeks back. Again, you can check that out on the channel. And it was just about what you would expect from a company called Schmitz and Giggles, because that's just awesome. And so you can go to schmitzandgiggles.org to check out all the information that you would possibly need to have from Schmitz and Giggles at that website. Next, we have more improv from the community. this is the Interchange Theater, interchangetheater.com for those guys. They have lots of shows. They are one of the busiest companies. I'm telling you, they have stuff every week, multiple times a week. And they also have on Thursday nights, if you're interested, they have an open mic, an open jam over there at the Interchange Theater Co-op there on that's off of Wisconsin. That's on it. The actual entrance is on 10th Street, and you can get in through that side entrance. They're very, very cute space. Love that space. And so they've got multiple events happening. As you can see there, Blind Date, Got Your Back, Andy, a fundraiser show this week. So fun over there at Interchange Theater. That's a TER.com to check out what they've got over there at the Interchange. Next we have, there was a bit of an announcement. This is an announcement event. Next Act announced their Circle Mirror Transformation, their upcoming production of Circle Mirror Transformation by Annie Baker, and that's directed by Cody Estel, the artistic director there. And nice looking cast we got there of Chloe Atala. I've had some really awesome audition experiences with Chloe Atala, and so she's definitely one to watch. They're definitely one to watch. Elise Edelman, who I just saw in Every Brilliant Thing, and it was brilliant. Reese Madigan, who we saw in The Treasurer last season over at Next Act, also awesome. And Mark Ulrich and Tammy Workington, very, very, very talented cast there. I also know some of the understudies that are understudying that production, and so this is a great show they're putting together. You can go to nextact.org to check out that information. You're just gonna wanna get in there. Cody has been putting together really great seasons. Next season looks to be another smash, and so very excited about the work that's coming out of there after that transition from David Cesnarini and into Cody's leadership. Just really, really great. And so nextact.org to check that out. Get your butts in there and see some theater. And then next we have, look at this. Little company called The Constructivists. I might know something a little bit about this. This just today, we put out behind the scenes for The Beauty Queen of Lebanon by Martin McDonough. We are opening that next week, Saturday, 9 days to opening. A little freaked out about it. Not going to lie. Little freaked out about it. We're moving into the Broadway Theater Center tonight, which is very exciting. Very excited to get on the stage and start putting those final pieces together. But if you want to check out this preview, it is on the Constructivists YouTube channel, but maybe the easiest to get there would be go to theconstructivists.org. And if you go to the Beauty Queen page, it's right there on the page. There's lots of ways. You can go to the Facebook, you can go to the Instagram, you can go to all of the medias, which is just another kind reminder to you. Just follow Milwaukee theater companies on their social medias. It's a great access point to get all the behind the scenes stuff that you could possibly want. It's really the best way to do that. Also sign up for newsletters and such. Get to know the companies. There's some awesome work happening. Not to toot my own horn, but to toot my own horn at the same time. To to let's get some more butts and seats for the community around here. That's the whole goal of the Theater Alliance in the first place, is more butts and seats for the theater companies. And so check out that behind the scenes. Brianne Brennan is a real crafts person for video work. I really am just so impressed with her work that she's put up together preview videos and such for us for about the past, I think, three productions now. And I am, first of all, so happy to get that off my plate. First of all, second of all, just really impressed with the stuff that she puts together. So again, theconstructivists.org to check out that preview. And then next we've got a kind reminder that it is Women's History Month. I'm pretty sure you know a woman. There's one talking at you right now. It's just a great thing to I really do love the monthly focus things. It's just a really great reminder to put spotlights on Black history, women's history, all the sort of communities that are a little bit in the shadows sometimes, for one reason or another. We won't get into it right now, but if you want to talk at me about it, I would love to talk to you about it, because advocacy is my middle name. So Women's History Month this month. You can go to, there's a great little site, womenshistory.org, and it really gives you a really well-rounded look at how the month began, why we should celebrate and recognize and amplify women in women's history. So go and check that out. Again, womenshistory.org. You can check that out. And then last but certainly not least, I promised you last week that I was going to try to get another artist in here to talk about Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month. I am just so short on time, and I apologize for that. I hate making promises that I can't keep. But once again, this face that you see here, that's my daughter, Aurora. She is a 23-year-old disabled person born with a genetic disorder, partial trisomy of the 16th chromosome. She's a dancer. She's a singer. She does not particularly care for the theater, which I think is hilarious. But she is an artist in her own way, and it's this month. It's just a time to raise awareness about developmental disabilities, of which she has several. She's hearing impaired. She's cognitively impaired, and she is on and uses Medicaid. And so I've been calling my representatives a lot lately to ask them to not touch the Medicaid, because there's people who really use it for safety and life, and to live the fullest life possible. And my daughter is one of those people. And so if you want to learn more about this month, you can go to nacdd.org to learn more about how the Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month was started in 1987 by Ronald Reagan, and it was coordinated by the National Association of Councils on Developmental Disabilities, or NACDD. So check that out. Just ways that you can be more aware of the big world around you, and I know these things that I go through monthly are not necessarily theatrical things, but um, women are part of the theatrical community, and companies like Pink Umbrella Theater are one of my favorite companies, run by Katie Cummings. Our company is a great company in Milwaukee, trying to get disabled persons more involved in the theater community, and more upfront, and have us have more awareness about involving persons with disabilities in the theater community. And so, yeah, there you go, there you have it. That's this week and this month in and around the Milwaukee Theatre Alliance community. And so, I guess without further ado, then let's get into this interview that we've got with Lisa Rasmussen, Managing Director of Renaissance Theaterworks, and just a lovely interview with a lovely person. And I hope you enjoy it. And with me today, I have one of the brightest stars in the Milwaukee theater sky, Lisa Rasmussen, Managing Director of Renaissance Theaterworks. Thank you so much. It's been a minute since we've had your face on here, so I'm very excited to have you back here.
Thank you. It has been a minute, and star recognizes star in the theater firmament. Yeah.
I thank you kindly. I thank you kindly. You have I just saw you the other day at Next Act's
The Children.
And we said our hellos, but we were just talking a little bit about the turnover that that you two groups work in tandem really well over there. It's a machine.
Yes.
It just you all rotate and just make it happen. It's very cool. It's a very cool, like, rotating repertory over there. But you have Buyer and Cellar, and that's a CELLAR cellar type.
Yeah, like a basement.
Like a basement that's coming up. And we're going to talk about that in a second. But first, I just want to go over, for people who don't know Renaissance Theaterworks, a longstanding member of the community here in Milwaukee. Can you just tell us a little bit about what RTW does and how you got there?
Yeah, thank you. It's an honor. We are 33 years old, and we're the second oldest in the nation professional theater in the nation, founded to address gender balance.
Yes.
So we're theater by women for everyone.
Leaders you are.
Yeah. Well, I'm not one of the co-founders, but Susan Fate, who's our amazing artistic director, was one of the 5 original women who founded Renaissance. So she gets all the credit. She says it was a Girl Scout project.
Funny.
Yeah. And so we do 3 shows a year with our friends and neighbors at Next Act Theater, in the same space, and they are wonderful partners. We are so lucky to be a part of the machine with them. They do 4 shows, we do 3. We just crank in and out. We went from the Moors this fall, on the English Moors, to almost Maine for their show in a week. And that was really funny to see. And Renaissance is, proud to be a part of the Milwaukee theater community. And also, we do 3 shows, and then we do Brink New Play Festival. This is our 10th year.
Yes.
I believe. And that is specifically to help address the disparity in plays written by women being produced.
Yes.
So we looked around in our own backyard and we said, what can we do to help? And so in the upper Midwest, in the surrounding states and in Wisconsin, women or female identifying playwrights can submit their work 2 shows are chosen each year, and it's become, it grows every year. It gets exciting. It's like people know and they want to be a part of it. And 2 shows are chosen, and the playwrights come here, and we have a week's worth of workshops, and we work on whatever the playwright wants, which was a mind shift for us, rather than like, what's the best production we can do?
Yeah.
It's focused on what does the playwright really want to work on.
Yeah.
With a professional cast, with a professional director. And then we have a reading at the end of the week where we welcome the audience to provide feedback, which is really helpful for the playwright. So
it really is.
Yeah. So we do 3 shows and that festival, and we're here, and we're doing Byron Cellar coming up. It opens next week. I want to get the dates right. I have my postcard.
Well,
March,
when we finally get this when we finally get this posted, it'll be
in the past. It's open.
No. It'll be next Thursday. So do you all open on Friday? Do you open on Saturday?
First preview is pay what you can. So if you're watching this and you want to come to the theater, but you're like, I don't know if it's in my budget, or I don't know if I'll like it, test it out with no stakes. Yeah.
Make it happen.
Friday night, March 21st, 7:30 at 255 South Water Street. It's a big orange theater. It's where
you cannot miss that building.
I know.
You cannot miss that building.
I think Next Act says it's gold, but I'm like, it's orange. And yes, it's South Water Street between Merriment and Boone and Crockett. So go between the bars and find us. And it'll be about an hour and a half. And what I'm so excited to tell you about this show is it's a one-man show, kind of rare for us.
Yeah.
The actor is Doug Clements, who is a delightful, charming, talented human being who is just, a bright ray of sunshine wherever he goes. And it's a comedy, which is also very rare for Renaissance Theaterworks. And I think we all need to laugh. And we're looking forward to making the Pride night for this performance the prideiest night of all prides. We're having a drag performance in the lobby after the show, and that's the following week. So that's March 28th. So the show runs the 21st of March through April 13th. And so like 4 weekends.
Yeah.
And it is the hilarious tale of an out-of-work actor who gets hired to do the oddest of odd jobs. He mysteriously gets hired and shows up and realizes he's working in the self-created basement mall in Barbra Streisand's basement cellar. She has created a mall for herself. Picture Streets of Old Milwaukee. And she's hired the character Alex in the play that Doug plays to come there and just be available if she wants to play store. So
that's so hilarious.
Yes. And the mall part, and this is a play, it's a work of fiction, but the mall part is real. Barbra Streisand has written about it, and she has pictures in her book.
So crazy. Like the things people do with money, man.
Right. Yeah.
As we were just talking about the struggles of theater in Wisconsin and trying to get theater, Barbra Streisand's building a mall in her basement. Like,
right. Yeah.
Barbara,
Maybe
I've got
we
some
could perform
companies
there.
you can donate to.
Right. Malibu, here we come.
Oh my God. And it's in Malibu too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Her Malibu estate.
Oh my God. Yeah. Barbara. We need to have a talk.
So I think Doug plays 13 characters in this show.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's so funny. It was the longest running off-Broadway show in New York. So people, longest running off-Broadway comedy, I should say. Sorry. Gotta get all the right words together.
Yeah. Get all the tags. Get all the tags right. Yeah. No, a work like this is so, we don't get a lot of works like that, like one person shows and the type of comedy that it is. I love that. I love the multiple character. It's such a great thing to see one person transform in front of you. That's like the awesome thing about theater, right? About live theater, is to watch people transform and then transform in front of your face.
Right, quickly, because it's a conversation between two people and Doug's playing them both, So
That's so great. That's so awesome.
yeah.
Why do you think why do you think this is a piece right now that people need to see?
I think it is very funny, and it's a funny situation that the characters put in, but it's also about humanity and finding yourself and figuring out your direction and how much you rely on people outside of yourself to tell you your worth or who you should be, or to give you validation. And so I think that's always timely.
Yeah.
Also, uh it's in this time in the world. Um
In quotation marks. This is, if you're listening to this on podcast, I am doing the quotation mark doodad right now.
Yeah.
At this time in the world.
Yes. I think it's really important to stand with the LGBT community, and we're so excited to do that, and also to just have fun. I think everyone needs a little bit of fun and a moment to laugh and be together, and I'm so happy we're doing the show to provide that.
Yeah.
We have a talk back on, let me get it right, um, Wednesday, April 2nd, for after our 1:30. We were just talking about our Wednesday matinees.
Matinees.
Yeah.
Matinees are my fave.
And we're going to welcome the LGBTQ History Project. So they're going to share with us, LGBTQ history from Wisconsin. So we're going to learn all about that.
Yay.
Yeah, after that show. So that's what we're excited about. And that's why we need this show
on this calendar. Like what show do you go to? Because there's so many great things on this calendar.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
busy little bees.
But if people want to get tickets, they can go to rtwmke.org. Is the best place to find the Renaissance. And
or call the box office 414-278-0765.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it's my announcer voice.
Yeah, that I love your announcer voice. It's so beautiful. And this, like you said, this is going to run through April 13th. But get your butts in there. It's just, man, sometimes it's just nice to see something that's just a straight up comedy to just straight up make you laugh. Like that's its job, and that's the catharsis that you're getting from this type of work. And that's what I love about our community, about theater, is the range of catharsis that you can get. I mean, just look at Renaissance season, like the swing that you all are making this season.
Well-rounded, right?
Yeah, it's a well-rounded season. You get a little bit of everything this season, and so this is a great opportunity. Yeah, like you said, to just get some good laughs.
Right. And Ray Jivoff, Milwaukee favorite, is directing the show. Yes. So he popped down from Door County to play with us, and we couldn't be more pleased. So if you want to see Ray, our opening night is Sunday. We went a little rogue and made our opening night Sunday. So it's a 5 p.m. show. You still get home in time to set yourself up for the week, but it's like a nice evening Sunday night thing. So that is Sunday, March 23rd at 5 p.m. So come there, if you know Ray, be there with Ray, have a little food and toast to the show and to Ray and to all good things after the show.
All good things. Here's to all good things. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Good, Madam Rasmussen, for being with us today, and I hope to chat with you again. Hey, did you all do your season announcement yet? Did I miss
Tuesday. It's coming Tuesday.
It's Tuesday,
the 18th. So this will be out after we've announced.
by the time we get to this broadcast, we will know what. But is there anything that you can say about it? Is there anything at all that you can?
There's a thriller.
There's
a beautiful love story, heartbreaking one. And a classic comedy.
Oh, I hope it's Lend Me a Tenor.
It is not Lend Me a Tenor.
Oh no! I would love to see Renaissance do Lend Me a Tenor.
We'll only do borrow a tenor, no lend. Yeah.
We would borrow a tenor. All right, but we will know. But by the time this cast is out, we'll know what y'all are up to over there. And I hope you can come back and talk about the season.
Yes,
another time. Let's do that.
And we also, if you want, Brink is coming up in May. So
we're
happy to come back and talk about that.
We have to talk about Brink when it comes. Yes.
Cool.
You guys are so busy.
Thanks, Jaimelyn. We're trying, and I can't wait to see your show. The Constructivist is doing the Beauty Queen of
Lenan.
I'm like Lenan.
Lenan. We like to say the Lenan. Yes.
And when does it open?
The 29th.
Yes. So I'll be there. You be there too.
I'm gonna try.
By you, I mean the video use, but you'll be there.
Yes. I'm gonna try. All right, you. Thank you so much again, and we will talk more soon.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. There you have it. Buyer and Cellar. That's opening this weekend. They, like as she said, they're opening on Sunday, which is great. That's a great move for accessibility for people, instead of like sort of the traditional, Friday night or Saturday night. I do think that it gives people the opportunity to sort of stagger their openings, which I think is a lovely thing. Because going to shows on opening night is very exciting. Let's be clear here. The openings and closings are just very special nights, and so I think it's great that they're opening that on the 23rd is when they're going to make that happen. So get over there, rtwmke.org for that. And that's what we've got for this week. Next week, I'm going to try to get, first of all, Mr. James Pickering, the director of the Beauty Queen of Lenan, on here to talk about the show with me, so that we can talk about together what's happening with that production. It's a really great show. I would just like to share a little bit more with you about that. So hopefully I can get him, and maybe we can get a Flora Coker on. Maybe we could get a Leo Madsen on. Maybe we could just have a whole Beauty Queen of Lenan party next week. Hope to see you there. But hope you have a great weekend. Go out there and see some theatre, and we'll see you next week on You've Got a Thing.